The Barbenheimer craze is a thing that is sweeping the cinemas. I am Mecca. Please subscribe to this channel. Barbenheimer craze could do something Hollywood hasn't seen in years. What? Get people to actually go to the movies. Hello, who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Rob, Robot Shlomo, Rob off camera.
Way off camera. Well, we watched it. We watched both of these.
Yes.
So what's one of the things this is doing?
It is compelling people to go see both of these as a challenge.
As a challenge
Yes.
to sit through, because they're both pretty long.
They're both pretty long.
They're both pretty similar in
Well-
like discussion-based movies, right?
They're pretty heady topics.
They're pretty heady topics on both. Wow, I was not expecting the Barbie movie to be so intellectual and heady.
Yeah.
The Barbie movie is way more thinky than I think I was expecting. But then again, the toys were always so controversial anyway, weren't they, in the 90s? Now, this isn't a full-on review. I've got that one coming. But this is definitely doing something. It's getting people to talk and debate which one deals with its subject matter better, which one's more enjoyable of their message movie. Is it a message movie? Is it not? And that's one of the fun things about going to the movies. And it's kind of revitalizing people's fun in going to the movies again. You've got women dressing up in the Barbie stuff. You got Grace Randolph going around on Twitter dressing up as Barbie, or in like the pink. You've got people who found a new geek pop culture thing to latch onto. And then you have your serious art movie as well to kind of do the compare and contrast. So it's doing something that hasn't been done in a while. It's getting people back into the movies, and because of the 2020 and this is until the SAG-AFTRA strike does, completely destroys it. I'm covering that quite extensively, actually. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more of the SAG-AFTRA stuff, and if you want to watch the collapse of Hollywood in itself. This might be the last shebang. They're going out with a bang, aren't they? With Barbie being probably the most existential, heady, sort of heavy-handed, the best way to deal with its subject matter, I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. What do you think?
I think the Barbie movie is surprising a lot of people. Yeah.
I was not expecting this, and I was expecting so many people reacting to it who would have never seen this before. You're getting a lot of people watching these movies who would have never, ever seen them before, just as a new distraction of a new thing, a new debate, a new challenge, a new thing for people to kind of talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the cool things. Like, both of these movies seem to be doubling their box office. Here we go. Or their early projections. They were projected a lot lower.
Yeah, mind-blowing. Mind-blowing.
Yeah, neither of these movies were tracking very well, because look at Indiana Jones flopped. They were expecting that to do better. They were expecting Flash to do better. Who would have thought that Barbie and Oppenheimer? Because here's the thing. Superhero fatigue, Star Wars fatigue, right? That is a real thing. People do not want to be constantly bombarded with the same old remake, reboot, sequel, prequel of the same franchise all the damn time. Like everybody is so desperate for a break of anything. It's great that they brought Michael Keaton Batman back in Flash, but I think this proves that the superhero fatigue is such a real thing, because these are two topics that are completely non-geek related topics, right? That you have people who are like comic geek channel culture, or political whatever channels jumping into these to weigh in on movies that they would never ever have seen before. Somebody's in a, hi, are you in a box? There you go. The cat's in it. And that cat, there you go. Jumped out of the box just to get in. You have people who would never ever go see these otherwise jumping in on this, because we are so sick of everything else. We are so sick of The Flash. We are so sick of Star Wars, Indiana Jones. That one flopped so royally. We're sick of this media playing everybody against each other. And I think this is where I think a lot of people need to stand up with at least some of these and say, look, if this was not a movie you are the target demographic for, it's great if you want to watch it. It's great if you want to have an opinion on it. But to pretend like, I don't know, where am I going with this? To pretend like it's the worst thing ever. Here, now you're on camera.
Yeah.
To pretend like it's the worst thing ever.
This is the worst thing ever.
To pretend, I don't think it's fair to the Barbie movie to pretend it's not perfectly acceptable for its target demographic of viewers, which are, the women and the gays. But that's another topic, and that's a topic that I want to discuss, and I want to weigh in, and I want to say and do, right? But it's not like one of those things you're allowed to really get into, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's usually things you don't talk about in this type of movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because you're expected to be this vapid. Anyway, so that's going to be in the review. Like, watch the review. That's already recorded. But I just got to get some final touches on that one. That'll probably be up tomorrow or so. What do you want to weigh in on this with the?
I've been saying for a long time, if you give people something that they think is decent quality, they will go see it. I mean, for a long time, listen, say what you want. Barbie is it's supposed to be a fun, goofy movie, but it does say something about women and, their place in society and everything. And Oppenheimer is a very heady topic, but these are movies people want to see right now. And they will go see them. And there's, what's Hollywood going to do? Well, you know what? Maybe it's time you start giving people something different. That's all. Maybe give them something. This shows they want something different. Now, before you know it, Oppenheimer 2, the
no.
Electric Boogaloo, whatever.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next thing. They're gonna do a sequel to Oppenheimer.
Yeah, where Oppenheimer's parents get shot in an alley,
and he becomes Batman
and becomes a superhero.
Because that's all they could do, isn't it? That's all they could do is damn superheroes for the most part. And the second they get anything different. The articles are like, oh no, mind-blowing weekend. Here, I have no mind-blowing weekend. You want to read this article?
Who's winning the Barbenheimer box office?
Well, that's the thing too. It's like they're not even a competing box office. You got a lot of people going to see both of these.
Yeah. Let's read this one here.
Yeah, let's read through it.
Saturday a.m. at a time when Hollywood fears that quarter number 3 and quarter number 4 2023 release schedule will fall apart because of the dual SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes.
Oh, it will.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm covering that quite extensively. We're having fun watching Hollywood collapse in on itself.
The motion picture industry is reaping one of the biggest domestic box office weekends on record. That's with Warner Brothers'
Barbenheimer
and Universal's Oppenheimer lining up an estimated $308 million plus overall 3-day. That's the biggest weekend post toilet paper shortage. Easily bearing the weekend when Spider-Man No Way Home opened up over December 17th through 19th, 2021. And all picks totaled $281.8 million. Per ComScore, this weekend will be the 4th biggest of all time after Avengers Endgame frame April 26th through 28th in 2019, $402 million.
Wow. So nobody wanted that crappy, stale Indiana Jones crap.
No.
Oh, throw him out. He's stale and old.
Well, anyway, so, yeah. Barbie has a lot of bragging rights beyond owning the dream house and sports car. Warner still says $150 million plus 3-day for America's Blonde. But industry calculations believe it is more than $161 million. And where you cut it, it's the biggest opening weekend of 2023 to date, after an opening day, also year to date, of $70.5 million.
Who saw that coming? Nobody saw Barbie doing this well. I think women are. I think there's a lot of women and gay people who have just had enough. They saw Ben Shapiro throwing a temper tantrum about it, and they're like, "Why the hell does he care?" Here. There you go.
It's our good friend Matt Bender. Just pointed out to me that Ben Shapiro went to go hate watch the Barbie movie, dressed exactly like Ken Lamau.
I mean, click that Ken. That wasn't just one Ken. It was all the Kens that were dressed like that.
Yes. My producers dragged me to see Barbie, and it was one of the most woke movies I've ever seen. My full review of this flaming garbage heap on a film will be out on my YouTube channel tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
He wants representation in Barbie. He's right there. He's literally right there and there and there.
All you need is a man bun, Ben, like this guy back here. So
this is the type of people who I'm like, why are they weighing in on Barbie?
Because
like I'm sorry, it's not a movie. I hate playing the thing. You know what? You got me with the Star Wars. You know, we don't need race swapping out our male characters. That doesn't work.
No.
You know, we don't need men. You know, but sometimes this is a place where people want to blow off some steam. I think.
Yeah.
This is going into the ladies' bathroom, and I don't know why Ben Shapiro wanted to follow us into the ladies' bathroom.
Well, I hope this is going to be a wake-up call saying, listen, we're wasting time to talk,
Yelling about Barbie.
Yelling about Barbie.
Why do we care what Ben Shapiro has to say about Barbie?
I don't know.
Gee, man-hating or women-hating, you know, political pundits don't like a woman's movie where women basically... Yeah, it's very heavy-handed in some places. I will admit that. Sometimes women want to blow off steam and yell about it. I'm sorry. Sometimes we do. Doesn't mean we don't love you. Doesn't mean we don't respect your opinions. It just means it's like when you go and yell about me wherever you go. So the Barbie Oppenheimer. You know,
yeah.
This is what we're saying. They had no idea this was coming. And, you know, these movies don't feel like they're written by AI, do they?
No, they don't.
They don't feel like they had a million reshoots. They don't feel like they had... And even Oppenheimer, as boring as it was, as bored as I was of it, you know, people who like Oppenheimer and Christopher Nolan movies are really, really going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
People, you know, the gay women and the theater crowd are going to love the crap out of Barbie. Mm-hmm. And there's a movie for the Sound of Freedom crowd out there. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. What do you think?
I think there's something for everybody at the box office this weekend.
Yeah, so go.
And that's actually pretty rare.
And that's really rare. And this is probably the last time we're going to see this because the SAG-AFTRA strike is coming. And enjoy it while it lasts.
Stuff's going to get delayed.
Stuff's going to get delayed again. And we're going to have a lot of fun laughing at Hollywood and watching stuff like Slapshot, which we're getting ready to watch pretty soon. So don't you guys go anywhere. Please subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.